And before they flip you again and then make you fucking work daytime shifts the week after, right? Hello. It's the middle of the night. I don't think anybody's here. Generally back on night shift though. That's good. That's good. Uh, so Skippy's asleep. I think. I think he's mostly asleep. Are we? Mostly everybody should be asleep. I recommend that we be asleep. I'm not for reasons. It'll blah. Anyways, a wee bit of personal art. Um, maybe a lot of personal art because I realized that I didn't do my schedule for next month either. Don't worry about that. I get a lot of work done during my nighttime stuff. Yeah. Usually do an end of the year painting. It's the same painting that I've done for like 4 years now. So we're doing another one for this year. I think my favorite of the past 4 years of paintings that I've done is probably going to be 2024. It has the most texture and like background. I was lazy last year and I didn't do a lot. So probably going to be trying to reprise that one. But I also want to do like a fancy new spin on it each year. I don't want to do the same shit all the time, you know? Anyways, probably not going to talk a lot tonight. Yada, yada, yada. Creation of a new canvas. I know you don't have work until like 6 p.m. tomorrow at the earliest. But like, are you not tired, Jake? I set my phone down, but I heard my name. I said, "Are you not tired? Because you don't have work until like I'm assuming like 6 p.m. tomorrow at the earliest. But are you not sleepy?" Tired, but tomorrow's a six shift, so I should stay up for a while. Chip, get some sleep. I slept for till yesterday for a lot. I sleep very weird hours. I don't sleep until 5 a.m. anyways. It's fine. Three things in my life. I stream you guys, and then I play 3 different video games on loop off stream, and then I do art, and that's it. Sleep, drugs, and women. That works. I miss Mrs. Worldwide. Get it? Yell at someone. Yell at Yume. She has streamer. Is this the Luna Snow song? Who the fuck is Luna Snow? No, this is Crazy by Les Seraphim. And I'll let you listen to the original one. But this isn't really the original mix. I don't have the original mix. I like it, but I like the verse, the one where Pink Panthers has a verse more. Big fan of who? Seraphim? No, they posted all those verses for a reason. Oh, I really like this one actually. Actually, we're just gonna listen to only. Oh no, I do have Crazy, the original one. It's right here. We can listen to that one. Then we'll miss out on 1-800 Hot and Fun. That's kind of sad. 800 Hot and Fun. Don't forget to unshuffle. Wait, isn't Luna Snow of Marvel? How the fuck would I know? About me that you might not know. Fucking hate Marvel. I don't like that. Well, delete it, but it's something that like drives Syra a little insane. But like, they'll just delete shit. I don't vibe with it. Alright, I really like that song. And her world revolving. I want to fight Stripe right now. It is being so rude to me. Grr, what's wrong? What's it doing? I had a pretty easy time just connecting my Stripe. I don't understand why it's giving you so much trouble. What the fuck do you want? Does it not tell you what it wants you to add? I'm giving you everything. Oh, so weird. Tell you what information it wants? Like, usually it just marks with which box it's like, this is what I want you to add, you know? Not telling you? I'm assuming it's not telling you. That's why you're frustrated. Doing this on your PC, right? Easier to do so on your PC. Good. You're not? But no. Okay. On your PC. Get another email saying action required. I'm gonna lose my mind. On your PC, see what it wants. It usually point to a box that's like, hey, need this from you. Specifically. Really should have a thing on there that says, hey, I really recommend you doing this on a PC, because don't lose your mind. It's not worth probably be here when when you wake up. I'm not planning to go that long. Emphasis on planning. Bye. Bye. Baby. That's another sub. Up for the sub team. Sub for the sub god. Okay. Oh, thank you for the self-care pack. Peace. Oh, that's a tango. Now special. Stretch. You stretch as well. Big stretch. Oh my gosh. Fucking bones are creaking. We'll shrimp it a little. I don't have food, so nothing to take a bite out of. I only have a bag of chips at this time. Wasn't really feeling snacky today, and I took a snack. I'll take another sip of my drink. How about that? I could actually step to the side and get like a refill of my tea. Yeah, but medieval style. It's sung by somebody or covered by somebody called Hildegard von Blingen, and it's hilarious. Smell lesbian music. Huh? Hildegard von Blingen. Smells like cigarettes and mullets. Cigarettes and mullets is Lucy Dacus. Okay. Maybe. Don't feel like cover dedicated to love. Hmm. What does a barnacle look like? You think you know what shit looks like until you try to draw it, and you're like, what the fuck does a barnacle look like? I'm also gonna Google what the fuck. Google it. Fucking Google it. I'm going to listen to my current Portuguese hyperfixation song. What the fuck is that barnacle? Oh, that's easy. All right. Like kind of clustery, you know? There's a song called Deslocado by Napa. Deslocado. Okay, fuck you too. I put it in Tunes pool, I think like a day ago. Yeah, a day or two ago, yeah. You scroll up, yeah, the last one I sent in Tunes pool. That's the song. Okay, I will check. Yeah. It's not even a link, it's just a file. The link there is a link, but it doesn't pop up as an embed. It links to the Genius page of the translated lyrics. I need to put you on more friend. See if it makes your skeleton vibrate, perhaps. The only French motherfucker I'll not really French, she's Parisian. Lived in LA for like the past 5. Y'all get techno and that's it. Techno to you, and that this isn't Barnacle. It's like I summoned him. It's Marion. I think this is Porter Robinson. Yep, it's Porter Robinson. They have a very similar style, so I always forget. Oh, I realized something. A lot of coral reef shelving. Full shelving. I realized that. It at all. It's just like in the a carb, a meat. Put the carb outside the meat. Wrap the meat. Carrot. If I curate French songs, would you give them a listen in your free time? Yeah, but if they don't entertain me within like the first 15 seconds, I'm going to pass them. I give French songs a very tight leash because colonizers. Sorry. I actually give most colonizer class songs a very short leash. If a Japanese song doesn't scratch my ear immediately, it's off. Oh, what? Did you conveniently forget that Japan colonized like most of Asia? There's a reason why we all got beef with them. No, I just remembered I'm French. I don't have a problem with French people. I have a problem with the French government and the language. Okay, sometimes I have a problem with the French people, but mostly when it comes to how native French people treat race. French people also have a problem with the government. But hey, the language is good. No, it's not. No, the fuck, it's not. Your counting system sucks. No, it doesn't. Yes, the fuck it does. Tell me why it makes sense that the teens switch at 16 and not 12. In every other language, it switches at 12. A math thing. Why 16? Why is it 4 and 20s? What is it? 20 and 420s and 420s and 5 or some shit. Say 105. Kids have such a stupid counting system. I hate it. It's like reminiscent of agisimal systems. Different. That doesn't make us bad at counting. It makes you bad because you're one of the 6 out of like 7 to 8 languages that live in a trench coat that makes up English, and it affects how English works. And for that, I hate that shit. Your French is one of the 6 fathers that sired the English language, and I hate 6 of the 7 to 8 languages. Because French is a romantic language, which is derivative of Latin. Time I remembered like 6. Faster 6-7 dies out, the happier I'll be. It is the stupidest fucking. Like, I know it's nonsensical, but like the fact that people run up to me and just scream 6-7 in my face. I have very thinly veiled distaste for the outside world. Not my fault that the language sperm attacked the egg that is English, and I don't give a fuck how Americans count. Americans count in the Mayan system with Arabic numbers. Like, well, I mean, we write with the Arabic writing system, but we count in the Mayan 12 uh, 12 number system. Which makes more sense mathematically. I think the 12 in French would be stupid. You just don't get it. I don't care if it's stupid. I think it's stupid to switch up 16. You know what this sounds like? Sounds like you guys just had to be special. Mention back to the language talk. Back to the language talk. Don't like the government. The language sounds like you guys are choking on a parrot 90% of the time. And you guys get really fucking arrogant when anyone mispronounces your language. Like, it doesn't sound like you're hawking up a loogie 90% of. Get really, really fucking arrogant about it. Like, sorry that you misconquered 90% of the world and couldn't fucking teach everyone how to pronounce it in uh pronounce everything the French way. All right, I don't care. We're special. We're British people that choke on the letter R. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly how I would describe that. British people that choke on the letter R. That's hilarious. You have better teeth though. Yeah, everybody has better teeth than the UK. That's a low bar. Dental work is not a priority there. I think they genuinely in the UK believe that it's a sign of like royal blood. And I think that like it is that having shitty kind of no, because that's how little nobles took. French people are allowed to be up about how their language is mispronounced. Good thing to be upset about. Cannot be upset about that and then also be fucking. The last time I've heard a fucking French person pronounce an ethnic name correctly, when I at like the singular non-racist French that identified as French. I find it arrogant unless someone is trying to pronounce it but not actually trying, you know, like when Genshin voice actors voice French characters and pronounce French names correctly. You guys have had like a generational run of people pronouncing your guys' names correctly. Like, no offense, like centuries of people pronouncing your entire language correctly to the point where it was like considered in vogue to pronounce your language correctly and speak it, and like people would be sold off in marriage markets depending on whether or not they could pronounce your language correctly. So I think, pardon me, but it's fine if people don't pronounce your fucking language correctly for a century or two. But I understand the upset. It's like on one hand, like sure, it's upsetting when people mispronounce your language, but on the other hand, I think that like times have changed so much and your language has changed so much and it's like proliferated outside of your country so much, and like there's so many different types of French now, like Creole French and Canadian French and like shit like that, that I don't really see why it matters that much. But yeah, the French are silent letters, but our words aren't hallucinations. You don't have to pronounce letters that aren't there. Yeah, but sometimes you guys just add vowel shit. You guys just be adding shit sometimes. You guys have weird rules. Typically bothered me in Genshin. I think it's just because you were Just deep in that shit. We do have weird rules. Tables are women. I still don't get that gendered verbs. I mean nouns and verbs. Manolo tried to explain it to me because like Spanish has similar rules, and I was like, why? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, okay. Okay. Great. He was like, yeah. Understand it either. And I was like, great, fantastic. My condolences. And he was like, yeah, thanks. Why are tables women? I love tables being women. Good for that. Good for that. Diversity win, I guess. Good for tables. Fuck it, whatever. Tables just got voting rights in France. Okay, let them have a second to breathe. Did you know Asian women and black women have only had voting rights in America for 40 years? Asian women and black women specifically. And Latino women, of course. Am I losing my shit? Is that such a short time? No, it's a very short time. When my mom first came to America, she didn't have voting rights. Oh, no, she did. But it was a very new thing. When my dad first came to America. Why did it take them that long? Because they don't think that women are real. Hierarchical societies became real and prevalent for a reason that I can't understand. I mean, women have been around for millions. America hasn't. America's only been around for like 406 something. 125-ish. And now women of color and women in general have voting rights, but that doesn't mean any of these beating motherfuckers respect those rights. I hate America. Yeah, that's fair. Like this. Do they like this shit? At least in France, they have policies in place. But America just lets you be fired. Not insane to anyone else. Same way that like France has a lot of protection. They also don't seem to have your own autonomy as like a person. Like the only thing we have on top of France, like over France, is that like we can actually sue for shit, like for regulations and shit. We when people go around saying that America, all of America's regulations are written blood, that's true. Like all of France's regulations that you guys currently enjoy, that is something that America fought for and that you guys copied. Well, true, but at least you can't walk into work and be told to never come back and just have to take like a dick. It's a bullshit. I dislike that system so much. It didn't used to be that way. We used to have unions and shit. Unions were the compromise, you know. Um, and it's why a lot of corporations are so afraid of it now. It's just that like power of you know, a collective workforce, a workforce that works together for the commonality of each other's interests is so powerful. That's why they try so hard to not let you guys unionize and work for each other, because like power of the individual in the community, exactly, they want you to not know that like the union does actually work because it's worked before. You know, the reason why we have 30-minute lunch breaks, the reason why we have only a 40-hour work week, the reason why we go home at 9 to 5, at why we only work 9 to 5 and we go home at 5, why we get paid like even wages, why we get paid in dollars and not in company credits. That's all the work of unions. These are all things that we have fought for in the past. Like something, you learn your history or you're doomed to repeat it. You know, it's just, history is important. Like when my boss temper let me go or whatever, I just sit there and be like, oh shit, for real? It was so annoying. Cannot wait to go back to France. Get me out of here. Yeah, I also hope you get to go back to France too. I even wonder why your parents took you over here, because isn't it kind of just a pain uprooting your entire family for this? Better opportunities or whatever? It's not really though. My mom was exiled over here, actually. Funny story. I asked her if I could tell this story on stream, and she's like, sure, I don't give a shit. They fell for the American dream of being Republican and stupid. Your parents or something. Dad is getting better, actually. We frequently have political debates and he's more neutral now. Good for him. Good for him. He thinks both sides of political drama are insane and he hates them all. He's cranky and old and in chronic pain, and we love him for that. We do love him for that. We love him down bad for that, actually. Good for him. Yeah, he's so right, though. Well, it's because, like, right now, not to get, like, insanely political on my fucking stream, but, like, I feel like Democrats and Republicans right now, like, they're not really all that different from each other, right? Not to get insanely anarchist, but, like, they're kind of just arguing over petty menial bullshit because they technically do agree on the same shit, like actual important shit. They just don't want to make it seem like they are on the same team. Like they argue over petty menial bullshit to make it seem like they're on opposing sides. But actually they're just moving towards the same goal of just keeping up this facade of like seeming like they're opposite assholes. Because like if they actually wanted to make any of this shit better, they would have. Actually said sorry and corrected a criminal's pronouns yesterday, like correctly gendered someone who's a bad person, because I introduced him to the concept of respecting someone's identity no matter who they are or what they've done. Yeah, respecting someone's identity regardless of what they've done this is something I've explained to the boys before, and I kind of get like why. I get the perspective of not like respecting that person identity because of like what they've done to you personally, or like what they've done period. But at the same time, it's like not a reflection of you. I mean, not a reflection of them that you don't respect their pronouns. It's rather a reflection of you that you respect their pronouns, right? Because like when you respect someone's pronouns, no matter what they've done, it shows other people and it shows people around you that like your respect of their identity does not hinge on their on you like continually enjoying the things that they do. Like it doesn't continuously hinge on, you know, their seeking of your approval. So it's just, it's hard for me to like explain that. Don't respect the person, but make sure not to switch up and be transphobic because they pissed you off. Yeah, right, exactly. It's not cunty. It's very not cunty. It's not very slay. Not very slay the boots down, Houston. I'm deceased. And I've explained this to Skippy. And he understands, right? It's not cunty. It's not mother. It's not gag, right? It's no. That's not very Vogue of you. It's not very like lay the boots down. Does Skippy know how to use gag in a conversation? He watches me use gay vernacular all the time. He doesn't feel comfortable using it himself, but he understands what I'm saying. And sometimes he'll say like cunt, and like he'll say cunt like super fucking cunty, and it's really fucking funny. That's cunt, right? Maybe he's very cunt. I love him very much. I think it's good to have open dialogue about things like this, right? It's like important, and it's good to talk about shit like this. I just clicked copy on something because I wanted to post it. I cannot remember where it is. Oh, he just asked if they could post something. Yeah, you can fucking post something, you weirdo. Oh, it's NSFW. I mean, I feel it. Just feel it. I actually love Skippy, which is funny because I know 3 things about him. 1, he's your partner. 2, he's Skippy. 3, he says cunt. Yeah, that's all you really need to know. I think I think Tony put it very succinctly where he said that like I think you guys like him so much because he makes me happy and you guys like me, so it's like simple as that. So yeah. Tony is so based and cool. I love that hag. So based and cool. I love that bitch. Very based and cool. Tony is the moment. He is the moment. Come on now. I don't even remember the rest of that like phrase. I just remember he is the moment. It reminds me of my father. I think that's why I enjoy his presence so much. He's so practical. I think he doesn't understand my goes along with it, assuming it's good. I think Tony actually understands more of your lingo than you think. I think Tony understands a fair bit of your lingo. Tony understands more of your lingo than you assume. My dad jokingly been trying to turn calling me sister, mama, and shit, and it's taking me out by the knees. The other day I said Mother Bob Cag in response to Nicki Minaj. He goes, sister girl, yeah. He's so stupid, I'm gonna microwave him. That's hilarious. We love a king trying to stay relatable. He's not even trying to stay relatable. I think he's like unintentionally being like very relatable. Hey, I think your dad's accidentally being like very relatable. Gradient, yeah. I'm actually skipping a few steps in my process. I usually do the color block, not the color block, but the gradient, the shading build first, and then I do this shit. But I didn't like this shit. But I wanted to pick a good color. I might have to build my own. It's fine. Water jewel. Sure, bitch. Whatever. That's a pearl, but what the fuck ever. Call it a water jewel. Who the fuck am I to tell you now, right? We'll do this later. Someone would eat him up. He would do numbers on Tumblr, I tell you. He would do numbers on Tumblr. That's a good one. Fuck it. Whatever, you know? Okay, first of all, yeah. Fucked it, man. I'll just keep it. 10,000 reblocks in 1 second. No, that's true though. He would probably net that. And he'd be like, who's all these fucking people? Do you know them? And then you'd be like, those are strangers and they really like you. I should start quoting them on Tumblr. Yeah. People really like dad content on Tumblr, actually. Or maybe I just really like dad content, so I see it a lot. Skip that song. My dad plays that song whenever he's sad. I mean, he's sad right now. Sort of, not really, actually very much so. Dumped him. So he's been listening to nothing but breakup songs. He's fine. He's not fine. He's going through it a little bit, but he's. I would describe Tumblr to him. He said, "Is this like Discord?" And it's like, "Yeah, kinda." I would describe how the interface works. Oh, so this is like your Instagram thing where you send me funny videos. Yes and no. Yeah, yeah. He's a little confused, but he got the spirit. He a little confused, but he got the spirit. It's fine. All good, man. It's all good. Dad and my dad should be friends. We should put them together on opposite sides of a door and let them sniff at each other like cats. I think my dad is a little bit too autistic for that. I'm not gonna lie. My dad is very severely autistic. Dad found out 2 out of the 3 of his kids are confirmed autistic, and he was like, "Wait, it's hereditary, and if 2 of you guys have it, then you definitely got it from a parent." And like your mom isn't autistic, so like that means I'm autistic, but I don't think I'm autistic. And I'm just like, yeah, dad, you who knows everything there is to know about every car ever, despite never having gone to school for mechanical engineering, knows every knows is not autistic. Totally, 100%. Who needs everything to be done a specific and certain way and doesn't like volumes above a certain level or for everyone to be talking at the same time because you get overwhelmed. Totally not autistic. I also don't think I'm autistic. Caro's dad asked me about any fish ever. I taught him how to use his phone's flashlight without asking Siri to turn it on for him, and he sat there for 5 minutes describing why he loves having a smart. Well, he said son, but for my own sake, I'll pretend he said daughter. I mean, I was substituting in daughter. Why do people smoke after sex? Why are you sending me this, Z? We're slowly introducing him to the concept of transgenderism so I can come out to him. I think he's getting to the point where you can just do it, you know? Everything's not a femboy, and that's progress. That is progress. And a list of things like being interpreted as a woman is top. Wait, hold on. In like a list of things I'm okay with it being interpreted as woman is top, man is bottom, but femboy is right in the middle, you know? Okay, that's fair. Slightly more towards the bottom because associated with man, or just like straight in the middle? Oh man, but I get to wear dresses and makeup. Fair enough. Which bitch is paying for your hormone therapy, or is that just you? Bunny ears, but you didn't hear that from me. I mean, you can wear fucking anything. I don't prescribe to clothes being gendered. It's just me. I'm paying for my own shit. That sucks. I mean, it does offer you a lot of bad, but hope you find a better job than the bike. It, did say if he had a trans kid, he would help them pay for HRT. So now we wait for me to have the balls to come out, and then we chop them off because that's totally how they do it for trans people. Um, unfortunately know, I guess not unfortunately, but fortunately, know way too much about the process of a vaginoplasty. You want to know about that? I've watched one. Yeah, watched modeled half of the 3D simulation of one. It's kind of awesome. Yeah, it's a medical marvel. I'm not gonna lie. That shit. That awoke Skippy up. He's fine. People figured out how to just make a vagina. I mean, yeah, kind of got all the parts for it already, you know. Like, okay, hold on. We're gonna do this slightly unconventional way, but that's okay. And oh, didn't your dad go? Some space. Hi, plant. Oh my gosh. It's the middle of the night. You just finished streaming. Good evening. How was your stream? Plant. Care of your community for you. For anyone joining the frogcast from Plant's stream, I am a well, I don't usually look like this, but I am also a Vivi. I'm a space broadcaster frog alien species. A space station anchored in the outer rim, and I'm broadcasting to you on station radio station I dragged my PC into so that I can make friends on the internet. So if you like the vibes, you can hang out and make friends with me. Please get some rest. What were you playing today? Omori. Ah, I've heard great things about Omori. If anybody else also needs to go rest, it is very late. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope some good sleep. If you just want to chill, work in the background, that is also okay. I know it's very late at night and also very early in the morning. Either way, I'm not gonna go for very much longer. I usually don't stream this late at night. This is a kind of an odd occurrence. I just haven't streamed for like a week, so I was like, middle of the night, you know, why the fuck not? Doing some personal art right. I don't want this to be a night. I'm gonna give Plant some fish. Fish. Man, I forgot to explain why I look like this. I look like this right now because it's Christmas. God damn it! Merry Crisis. Happy Chrysler. Hard light because it's moodier. But be going through these. Neither here nor there. Hey, Meaty Ellie. Welcome to the duckling pond. Hanging out. The overlay is a good one. I'm not sure if I vibe with this with sketch. Different angle. I want to have like a down. I feel like I haven't done any like cool dynamic angles whenever I do this. This is a yearly painting that I do. I've done 4 of them now from like 2022 till last year. So it's like a fun way that I close out the year to track my art progress. In lieu of like a, not in lieu of, I usually also do like an art wrap up, but OBS help. I also want to I don't know, shake it up a little. I feel like I usually always do that. So I always do like a pretty static pose, so I want to shake it up a little. Also, I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet because right behind me. Yeah. Like, ah! This is a funny emote. That one's fun. I like that one. But I'm not gonna delete it. I have a really bad habit of just like deleting my sketches. The ducklings, like some of them throw like a huge fit. It's like I have such a bad habit. I'll just delete it. But I'm not gonna delete this one. I'll put it to the side. Put it to the side, and then we'll move on to a different sketch, and then we'll see how we like that one. If I don't like that one as much as this one, I'll this one. I'm totally not changing the angle because I don't want to draw a face. Do not want I'm doing. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit why I just don't super like drawing faces, and like since the person in the painting is a little bit, not even a little bit, it does represent me. I don't want to draw my face in it. It never looks like me anyways, so I'm not like super worried about like. Okay. I feel like I'm doing the arms the wrong. Or I fucking search up self coral, right? And it doesn't look anything like this. There's always a possibility, and that's. I like to be right without having to look up the reference once in a while. No, yeah, it looks like this. No, it doesn't. Here, room too much like mushrooms. Coral? I like this one a lot better, actually, unfortunately. I really want to put. But kind of. Let's see. Hmm. One might be a short. Mm. That's something funny. He always says that like love songs and then multitudes of interviews. Good boyfriend. I think it's really funny because like not singing about being fucking horny. Hmm. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, meaty Ellie. Eli, meaty Eli, the meaty Eli. Let's stretch real quick. Actually, I didn't redeem it, but I'm gonna stretch real quick. Let's see. Or Eli, Eli. I'm gonna this has seemed to please you. Alrighty. This one's fully underwater. They have it near the surface. So this one's. I don't know if I'll do another. But I like this one a lot. Bounce you guys another stream because I do need to go to bed. Take you back to this stream. Let's see. Where do we want to go? We have a voting system. Do you guys go to an art stream, or do you guys want to go watch raccoons for the rest of the night? Critter cam, or do you want to watch another art stream? The critter cam. We ready to be critter cammed? Message. There's that right out. Raid message for anybody who wants to join in on the raid. If you join in the raid, you can pick up some extra channel points. If you aren't subbed to the channel, just go ahead and copy that second message for non-sub with the frog emotes rather than my sub emote. If you don't want to join my Discord and be close enough for me to poke you right in the cheek, you can go ahead and follow me on any of my socials. I'm not super good at posting on them, but I'm trying to get better. Thank you to everyone who raided today. Thank you for hanging out, for coming to this rather unconventionally timed stream. I know it's rather late at night. And yeah, good night, Meaty Eli. Yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. We're gonna be doing Hollow Knight. So if you want to keep up with me and my schedule, go ahead and follow me on Discord because that's when that's going to be announced, or just follow me here because it does also tell you when I'm streaming on Twitch, which is a very neat and handy thing that they coded in ages ago. Stay happy, healthy, hydrated. Thanks for tuning in to Caro 46.2 XM. I will see you guys Monday. Bye bye.